The true story of the four fallen angels imprisoned in the Euphrates River, a mystery that resonates to this day. They are there. Waiting. Silent. Hidden in the depths of one of the oldest and most sacred rivers in human history. The Euphrates. Since the dawn of creation, there has been a mystery that spans millennia. A secret buried under mud and legend, sealed by God, and about to be revealed. But what if these chains were about to break? Today, we will unearth an ancient truth. A story forgotten by many, rejected by others, but that may explain the silent collapse we feel approaching. This is the hidden account of the four fallen angels. The fall of the four. According to ancient writings, the Bible, the Book of Enoch, the Dead Sea Scrolls, four powerful beings were cast down to earth. They were not just angels. They were leaders. Heavenly generals. Bearers of divine secrets. They did not fall by accident. They chose to fall. Lucifer. The bearer of light. One of the most exalted cherubim, described in Ezekiel 28 chapter 14. You were the anointed cherub who covers, and I established you, you were on the holy mountain of God. But Lucifer's light was not enough for him. He wanted the throne. In Isaiah 14 chapters 13 and 14, we read, You said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will be like the Most High. The result? Lucifer was thrown down like lightning, as Luke 10 chapter 18 says. But his fall was not the end. It was the first seed of chaos. Samiasa. One of the leaders of the Watchers, angels sent to earth to help humanity. But he and his companions became corrupt, as reported in the book of Enoch chapter 6. And they went down upon Mount Hermon and swore an oath. They all took wives from the daughters of men, and the Nephilim were born. Hybrid beings. Giants. Pure destruction. Genesis 6 chapter 4 mentions these giants. In those days there were giants in the earth, sons of God who had sex with the daughters of men. Samiasa represents what happens when divine powers give in to human lust. Azazel. This angel not only became corrupt, he corrupted humanity. He taught forbidden secrets, metallurgy, weaponry, sorcery, makeup, lust. Book of Enoch chapter 8. Azazel taught men to make swords, knives and armor, and women learned to adorn themselves, increasing corruption. Because of his guilt, the text says, there was great wickedness, and men went astray. He was thrown into a desert called Dudiel, according to Enoch himself. Interestingly, on the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, the scapegoat was sent to Azazel, Leviticus 16 chapter 10. A ritual of transferring guilt, which echoes to this day. Beelzebub. The Lord of the Flies. Called Beelzebub in 2 Kings 1 chapter 2, God of Ekron. Symbol of decadence, idolatry, and spiritual rot. Jesus mentions him in Matthew 12 chapter 24, when the Pharisees say, He casts out demons by Beelzebub, prince of the demons. Beelzebub represents the contamination of faith, the perversion of worship, the domination by invisible plagues of the soul. These four did not die. They were sealed. Revelation 9 chapters 14 and 15. Released the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates, and the four angels were released, who were prepared for the hour, day, month and year, to kill the third part of mankind. They are still waiting. But perhaps, not for long. The river that is dying. The Euphrates, symbol of civilization. Cradle of nations. The same river mentioned in Genesis 2 chapter 14 as one of the four rivers of Eden. But now, it is drying up. Breaking the very limits of geography and entering the realm of prophecy. Satellite images from recent years show. The river is dying. And every meter of exposed mud seems to reveal a prophecy about to be fulfilled. Revelation 16, chapter 12, reinforces. The sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up, to prepare the way for the kings from the east. Are we witnessing a clear sign of the end? The echoes in Brazil today. You may think, this is too old. But stop. Observe. Lies spread at the speed of light. Vanity dominates the eyes and hearts. Violence in the streets, corruption in the upper echelons. Distorted religion, commercialized faith. Fear, anxiety, existential emptiness. Now think. Lucifer reigns on social media, where each like becomes a throne and each ego, a small god. Samiesa lives in broken relationships, in the hypersexualization of culture and in families in ruins. Azazel breathes in the war for status, in consumerism, in the exaltation of appearance over essence. Beelzebub whispers in every emotional crisis, in every illness of the soul, in modern idolatries. Are they still chained? Or have they been released, and walk among us? Is the end near? Imagine a world where these four return to total freedom. Not in physical form, but as uncontrollable forces, spreading chaos, confusion, and spiritual destruction. Could what we are experiencing today, wars, pandemics, moral collapses, be just the whispers before the scream? It is not a movie. It is not fiction. It is a prophecy. And it does not come to generate terror. But it warns. Are you prepared? The past whispers. The present cries. The future may already be here. The final question is simple, but profound. Are you prepared for the moment when the four are released? Or worse, they have already been released. And we don't even realize it. Reread Revelation 9. Observe the signs. Pray. Awaken. Because the mystery of the Euphrates still echoes. If you liked this video, help us by subscribing to the channel, liking and sharing. And remember, each day is a new opportunity to call on the name of the Lord.